Let's get some prize picks in today, guys. Last night's picks went 3 and 3 in this slip. You can see the Conley and Edward stack did hit once again, which is always great to see. And the other slip went 1 and 6. Now, this was almost a perfect slip because when you're playing correlation, you either want 0 and 6 or 6 for 6. Now, this one with Zion should have hit because he was playing garbage minutes in the fourth quarter with like up 40. I'm not sure why he was still on, but he ended up getting like one last bucket with like 5 minutes left for no reason. So this was almost a perfect 0 and 6, which sounds terrible, but that's how the strategy works. You either go 0 and 6 or 6 for 6, ideally, right? And this was just an unders game. It just wasn't an overs game in the NFL. I'll show you a slip of my friend's underdog account here where he took unders on all of these players and he did cash the 100 into 2K. So that is the goal here. We're not looking at these guys independently. We're looking at these guys as a whole team. We want to get the whole slip together. We want the 6 for 6, not 5 for 6, 4 for 6, 3 for 6. We don't care. We want the 6 for 6. And I'll show you another slip that did pan out. So I took Jalen Hurts under pass completions, AJ Brown under receptions, and I posted this in the Discord, by the way. All these picks I did. And Jokic did get rebooted because he got ejected in the first half. But we wouldn't have known if Gordon would have hit with Jokic. But Hayward did hit with LaMelo Ball. Luckily to OT, which I got unlucky with that Kevin Durant one the other day. So lucky OT on Hayward and Ball. Now look at all the slips I sent in the Discord last night, and you can see that 5 flex did hit. So already that is pretty much profit on the day. This one I didn't post in the Discord because I only played it Thursday and I just launched the Discord last night. And the other one that did do well was this one, 5 and 1. Then he could not pull through with the points. So up 2.5 units on Prizepicks, but the real profit was on Underdog where we're up about 10 units. So I can't put $100 units on these because on NFL I'm limited to $20 a bet on this account. So I'm just not allowed to do that, but I would have put 100 into 600. And other than that, not too much going on here. Couple losses, but you could see the real money was made in these 4 slips in a row. So we'll get onto the board for today. But before that, I did say I would be giving away 3 spots to the premium. I put you guys all who commented into this wheel here, and we're going to spin them all together live right here. So first pick is going to be Jordan. If you're watching this video, comment again and I'll reply to you. We'll get you in the Discord. If not, I'll reply to your comment from yesterday's video. So that's going to be Jordan is the first one. Second one is going to be Parth. Again, if you're watching this, comment. If not, I'll comment to you. And third one is going to be user QT9S. So if you're watching, comment. If not, I'll get back to you. I also want to say thank you for the recent support on the videos. We have been going absolutely ham. Just hit 1,000 subs and we're going to keep growing. I want to be the #1 YouTube channel for Prizepicks. I do think we have the best picks out here. So we'll get onto the board. I have 2 slips I will go over. So the first game I'm eyeing here is this Phoenix versus Portland game. There is a large spread at -13. So very big blowout risk. But the lines have been adjusted to sort of combat that. You can see Durant, I believe he was set at 30.5 last game, set at 28.5. And Booker has only been dropped by 0.5 assists. So what I'm thinking here is grab the unders or the overs on Durant and Booker. So over assists and over points. So you could grab this. If you're scared of the blowout, grab the unders. But you know, some people, they don't like taking unders on KD. I don't care, as long as you're putting them in the same direction. So my recommendation is do whatever you want in terms of more or less. I'm personally going to be going with the more on both of them. I think if there's not a blowout, then these guys are going to get a ton of minutes. Hopefully the game is closer to like 5 throughout the game rather than the -13 that the spread is projecting. If that is happening, then these guys are easily going to cash. And I'm going to be combating this, sort of hedging it in the next entry because I'm going to be taking Gordon and Allen. So we're going to be taking the overs on both these guys to start it off. And I was looking at the odds and it's pretty much 50-50 in terms of the bookmakers assessment. So -15 means 50-50% chance, as well as Kevin Durant on the points. You can see him at, where is he? Kevin Durant points, -115, -115. So you could take over or under, go with your gut feeling. I'm going to go with the over. Now the next stack I'm going to go with is one I used to always play, which was OG Anunoby on the over points, as well as Pascal Siakam on the over assists. Now OG got injured, so he missed like 5 games in a row, I think. So before that, this hit 8 out of 8 times. So I did like to ride it. I took it, I believe, yesterday, the night before, and did not hit for the very first time. We're going to go back into it because especially tonight, I really like it. On OG, you could see his points is at -125 compared to his -105 on the under. So juice towards the over, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Pascal Siakam also on the assist. You could see he has juice towards the over. So you have 2 guys juice towards the over, 2 guys who always hit together. This is a no-brainer to take together. So that is going to be the Raptors stack, and we're actually going to throw in another player from this game, from the Orlando Magic, because look at this, -130, +110, tied game, it looks like. So hopefully this game brings the starters a lot of minutes. So we're actually going to go with Jalen Suggs on the over 17.5 PRA. These guys should all hit together if they all get their minutes. I was looking at some value on the OddsJuice dashboard, and I did find that Shaden Sharp under 4 assists has value on it. Should be set at 3.5. We're getting about 4. 48% likeness to go under that 3.5. At 4, it's a bit closer to like 53, 55%. So we're going to go have him on the under 4 assists. And since we're doing that, I don't like the correlation between overs on 2 Phoenix players and under on a Portland player. So I'm going to switch the script here. I'm going to say, let's see Portland get blown out. Shaden Sharp's going to get benched. So is Kevin Durant and Booker. So we're going to grab the unders on these guys just for the stronger correlation. If you guys don't like that, take out Shaden Sharp and grab the overs on Durant and Booker. So that's going to be the first slip, 80 into 2K there. And we'll get into the next slip right away. So as I was saying, I wanted to take Grayson Allen on the points, as well as Eric Gordon on the assists. So this stack has hit 7 out of 10 times. Now, since we took the unders on KD and Durant, we're going to sort of hedge this by taking the overs on Allen and Gordon, because just in case it is not a blowout, these guys are going to get more minutes. Of course, they're going to be scoring more, assisting more. So we're going to take 2 scripts sort of, one entry was in underslip on that Portland game, and the other entry is going to be an overslip on that same slip. So similar to what we did with NFL, right? That wasn't, we projected an all overs game and ended up being all unders. So now we're actually doing both slips, sort of hedging it out, and hopefully one of them hits, right? So this is going to be the first 2 picks. Now the next game I'm eyeing is this Lakers versus Jazz game. The spread is at -7.5. But I do not think LeBron is going to play. If you check Underdog, he is questionable for Tuesday. And you can see that they expect Davis to get more minutes, as well as Reddish. So I'm not going to go with AD, because the reason I don't think LeBron's playing is because these lines have been ripping towards over AD on the points, right? So this line, I'm pretty sure it opened at 24.5. Then it moved to 25 on Prizepicks. If you're tracking, it was at 25. Now it's at 25.5, juiced to -130. So I'm guessing this is going up because they're expecting LeBron not to play. And if LeBron is not playing, I like Cam Reddish. See, there's already some juice towards his over, and if LeBron is officially sitting out, I do really, really like Cam Reddish. So we're going to lock it in before the lineups get announced. Still like it if LeBron is playing, but if he's not, this is going to get boosted for sure to like 11.5, 11. So we're going to lock it in early so that it doesn't move on us. Now on to that, if we're going with this hypothesis that LeBron is not playing, I do like Jordan Clarkson at 22.5 points. I know somebody said like 21.5, so it is already boosted because they're probably pricing in LeBron not playing, as well as Keontae George on the over 6.5 assists. Look at that, -145 juiced. So that's looking good for us. But it did not hit last game, that stack. So it is a bit questionable. But before that, I explained it has hit 3 out of 5 times. And before Keontae George joined the starting lineup, this has pretty much hit every single game. So we're going to grab Keontae George as well as Clarkson on the overs. So over 22.5 points, over 6.5 assists. And I really like this stack we got going here, and this stack we got going here. So before we get into the last pick, a word from LeBron.
Are you tired of looking like this after a night on Prizepicks? For the price of that Big Mac combo you chowed down on this week, get access to hundreds of picks. Connect your Discord to WAP with the link in the description and be added straight to the premium Discord. We'll be sending every single Prizepicks slip we place.
All right, now let's finish off this slip. We're going to go with Goga on the under 7 rebounds. I like this. 49% likeness to go under at 6.5. Line should be set at 6.5. We're getting him at 7. Might as well take that half point of protection. We're going to lock this one in. That's 2 slips for tonight.